on this evening. Oh, they got to get the clock started. They haven't got either clock started, either on the track wrestling clock or the scoreboard. They've been wrestling for 10 to 15 seconds here. And nothing doing. A half-hearted shot by Hadwiger. Murphy able to sprawl back, fights that off as they go back to the center of the circle. Still no score. And there they go. They do have a minute 30. They've got 30 seconds gone by here in this first period. They got the score going now on the track wrestling clock down to our left. Hadwiger working on Murphy's head. Murphy with a left-hand collar tie, trying to work his way to the legs of Hadwiger. We got a junior varsity match down here to our right now. And once they get through those, they may go 2 mats to kind of get things going. As Iowa Falls, they got a long bus trip home tonight, especially on a school night. As Hadwiger kind of working on the head of Murphy, trying to keep him at distance. A minute gone by, no score. Another half-hearted shot by Hadwiger. Murphy tries to sprawl back and go around behind, but Hadwiger able to get back up to his feet and prevent that from happening. No score, a minute 10 into this first period. Murphy now with a right-hand collar tie. Hadwiger, though, tying up that left arm. They're on the edge of the circle on the far side of the gym floor. Hadwiger tapping the head once again. He's taken a couple of half-hearted shots, hasn't really gotten in deep on Colin Murphy. Murphy yet to really get in. Now another shot here by Hadwiger, gets in behind, but doesn't have Murphy down to the mat, and Colin able to get away there. Nice job by Colin Murphy as Hadwiger had a nice little duck under there, got around behind Murphy, but didn't have him on the mat. Those 3 points of contact, and Colin able to get away and keeps it a scoreless match here with 15 seconds to go in the first period. And then once again, Hadwiger with the offense. Murphy yet to take a shot here in this opening period. Trying to score kind of on defense right now. Down to 5 seconds, and it looks like we're going to end the first period scoreless here at 170 pounds. Be interesting to see if Iowa Falls-Alden will send out their ranked wrestler McCade Eisentrager coming up at 220 pounds as Andrew Hamilton, unranked for the Bulldogs, but he might be pretty soon after a runner-up finish at the Independence Invitational this weekend. That's coming up in just a little bit. But going to the second period, Red's choice, that's Hadwiger. He's going to choose neutral. He's going to choose on the feet against Colin Murphy. So no score after the first 2 minutes. Another half-hearted shot by Hadwiger. Murphy able to stuff the head, trying to come around behind to get the takedown himself, but can't do it. Forehead to forehead there in the center of the mat right now with 15 seconds gone by in the second period. No score in the match. Hadwiger electing to not go underneath, electing to go on the feet, thinks he can score on Murphy. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving right now in the center of the mat, but not a lot of action thus far. Murphy circling on that left side. Hadwiger tapping the head, now shoots in again. Murphy trying to get around behind. Can't do anything with it. Now he goes down, reaches down for that right leg, trying to turn it into a single leg, picks it up in the air. Hadwiger trying to be heavy in the air, get his hips down. Now he's going to come around behind, and they go off the mat. So both wrestlers there with a chance to score. Murphy got in on that single leg, the left leg of Hadwiger. Tried to pick him up in the air. Hadwiger able to get back down on the mat and chase Murphy out of bounds. So no score, a minute into the second period now. It'll be Murphy's choice going to the third. Nice single leg here, nice outside single by Hadwiger. Murphy sprawls back, gets his hips right on top of Hadwiger's head in the center of the mat, trying to shake loose his arms now. Hadwiger picking up Murphy. Picks him up into the air, now trying to work back to a single leg, but Murphy able to get his hips back, fights it off. And he's going to get out of there, no score. Nicely done there by Colin Murphy as Hadwiger got in deep there on an outside single, but couldn't do anything with it. And we've got 28 seconds to go in this second period, no score. First match of the night at 170 pounds. All three teams, good to see all three teams with a full lineup of wrestlers tonight. That's something that hasn't happened a lot lately, especially for the Bulldogs. They've got a full lineup and a couple deep here at several weights. Down to 8 seconds. Murphy trying to get in, goes after the right leg this time, but Hadwiger getting those hips down, able to fight off that single leg attempt, and we're going to go to the third period scoreless between Algona's Colin Murphy and Kyler Hadwiger of Iowa Falls-Alden. So Murphy's going to choose down, see if he can get up and get an escape and get the first point of this match. 4 minutes in, no score. Both wrestlers with a couple of opportunities. Hadwiger's probably been more aggressive offensively. Murphy quickly up to his feet, Spins in, gets the escape right away. 7 seconds into the second period, and he's got the escape. So Colin Murphy with a 1-0 lead on a minute 52. Now just got to make sure you're not dancing around out there. You got to keep attacking. There's been no stall warnings either way, but Hadwiger has been more aggressive, so you definitely cannot be backing up or anything like that. Give the referee an excuse to call a stalling violation. Hadwiger, another sweep single, but Murphy gets his hips back right on top of the head of Hadwiger, trying to break that lock. He does. Now he's trying to go around behind, get his own takedown, and he will. Colin Murphy able to fight off that takedown there from Hadwiger. Goes around behind, gets the 2, and now he's working on top. A minute 18 to go in the match. Colin Murphy with a 3-0 lead. He's got that left arm winged up. Now trying to take him back down to the mat. Hadwiger trying to fight off a cradle attempt here by Murphy. A minute to go. Now Colin does hook up a cradle. Getting some near fall points right here. Not going to pin him from this spot, but he can get 3. He will get his 3-point near fall. That'll make it 6-0. Nice job, Colin Murphy. Hooked up that cradle on the left side of Hadwiger. Makes it 6-0 in favor of the Bulldog senior. Working on top again. First takedown of the match after an escape. Then all of a sudden 6-0. 38 seconds to go in the match. Colin Murphy now gives up an escape to Hadwiger, makes it 6-1. With 30 seconds to go, Hadwiger's got to go. He can't look around. He needs offense, and he needs it in a hurry, and Murphy knows it. Hands to the face there. Hadwiger trying to work in close. Murphy backing up a little bit. Hadwiger trying to lock up a throw here. He's got double unders. There's going to be double overs. Now tries to throw Murphy to his back, and he does throw Colin Murphy to his back. 2-point takedown plus a 2-point near fall at least. Was it a 3-point near fall? Nope, just a 2-point near fall. Didn't get the full 5 count. So it's 6-5 in favor of Colin Murphy with 2 seconds left in the match. And they're going to give the escape right away, but Hadwiger's got 2 seconds to get a takedown, and he won't do it. So Colin Murphy's going to win it 7-5, but excitement there at the end. Hadwiger got double overs, threw him to his back, but Colin Murphy fought off, did not give up the 3-point near fall, gave up 2 instead. That didn't tie the match, and he's going to win it 7-5. So the Bulldogs get the first match of this duel here at 170 pounds. Murphy with a 7-5 victory over Kyler Hadwiger of Iowa Falls-Alden. Makes the team score 3-0 in favor of Algona. And we'll head to 182 pounds right now as Spencer Long coming out for the Bulldogs. Spencer Long coming out for the Bulldogs here at 182 pounds. He's going to be going up against Nick Warrington for Iowa Falls-Alden. Or Nick Warrington. Just underway here, 182 pounds. Warrington and a long forehead to forehead, center of the mat. 3-0 Bulldogs, the team score after that 7-5 win by Colin Murphy. Long has Warrington on the edge of the mat. Still battling forehead to forehead here. No real action to the first 30 seconds as wrestlers kind of feeling each other out right now. Long posts his left arm on the right shoulder of Warrington. Now looking for a right-hand collar tie, but can't get anything. No score, 45 seconds into this match. Right-hand collar tie by Long, but kind of bounce it in. Now blast double attempt here from Warrington. Long trying to get his hips back, put his weight all on the back of Warrington. He does so. Now throws a crossface in, trying to come around behind, get the takedown himself. Warrington switches it off to a single leg here. Oh, Spencer Long's got a little near side cradle. Couldn't quite hook it up though, but he's going to push down on Warrington. He's going to flatten him out on the mat. He's going to come around behind, get the 2-point takedown. And now Spencer Long going to work on top. 2-0 in favor of the Bulldog wrestler, Spencer Long, here at 182 pounds. He's got Warrington's left arm pulled across his back right now. Trying to work something with that. Warrington, though, trying to fight that off at this point. Spencer might want to throw a half on that right side. See if he can turn Warrington to his back here. He's got his left arm barred up behind his back. Referee making sure it's legal. 9 seconds to go, first period. Either way, he's going to keep him flat, and he's going to lead 2-0 after 1. So Spencer Long with the only takedown of the match here in the first 2 minutes. Warrington defers to the third period, so Spencer Long will choose down to start this second period. Warrington chops the left arm of Spencer Long. Long with his forehead right on the mat, trying to build his base back under him. Just underway, second period. Spencer Long leads it 2-0. Build that base right now. Warrington trying to dig out a wrist. Long fighting off those attempts by Warrington. Gets up to a tripod position, now scoots out. Nice little knee slide there. Gets up and gets out for the escape. Nicely done there, Spencer Long with a 3-0 lead. 3-0 lead here for Spencer Long at 182 pounds. Minute 25 to go in this second period. Bulldogs with the best part of their lineup coming up. The 3 place winners at the Independence Invitational. Cole Lewis, Andrew Hamilton, and Gavin Mites. They're going to be coming up here in just a minute. Minute to go, second period. Long still with that 3-0 lead. Warrington hasn't really had a shot since that first period attempt. He tried that blast double. Nice little slide by attempt by Spencer Long, but they go out of bounds off the mat. 51 seconds to go in this second period. Long leading 3-0. It'll be Warrington's choice to start the third. Spencer tries to go a little 2-on-1 with that left arm there, but Warrington gets out of that. Down to 35 seconds in this second period. Long leading 3-0 for Algona. Bulldogs won the opening match of the night at 170. Down to 25 seconds in this second period. Forehead to forehead right in the center of the mat. Kind of pushing each other around, but not a lot of offense per se. Long trying to get to that 2-on-1 tie. Now heavy hands on the head. Down to 10 seconds in the second period. And it looks like we're going to go to the third with a 3-0 score in favor of Algona's Spencer Long. So I'm assuming Warrington will choose underneath. Yep, he's going to go underneath. Took a little bit, but he will choose to try and get down, get out, and make it a 2-point match. Warrington gets to a quick sit out, trying to maybe get a reversal there, but gets up to his feet, and Spencer Long just pushes him away. So a quick escape for Warrington makes it a 2-point match at 3-1. Third period, minute 45 to go in the match. Banging on each other's foreheads right now. Long pushing Warrington on the edge of the mat. Like I said, it hasn't been a lot of offense. That first period takedown by Long, then just the escape in the second period. Warrington trying to set up that blast double that he got to in the first period but couldn't finish it. And now he's close to a takedown right here. Scramble situation. He's got Long in a precarious spot, but Long trying to fight it off. Now he's got his hips right on top of Warrington's head, trying to circle around behind. Needs a hard crossface right there. He's doing it. But Warrington still has that grip. Long able to break the grip now. Can he keep circling to get the takedown himself? Got to keep circling, and he does. Spencer Long comes around behind and gets the takedown, makes it 5-1. Now Warrington kind of scrambling there. Long able to keep control. That's a couple of times there where Warrington's gone for that blast double. They go off the mat, out of bounds. 45 seconds to go in the match. Spencer Long leading 5-1 here for Algona. Cadets come into the meet with 3 ranked wrestlers. Opening rankings of the season that came out last week. New rankings will be coming out here soon, but they did have 3 ranked wrestlers to start the season. As Long trying to hook up a cradle over on that far side. Warrington trying to pull that left wrist over his head. Down to 20 seconds. Spencer Long leading 5-1 in a tough ride right now. He's not letting Warrington get to his feet. He can try and ride this match out. Spencer brings that left arm up behind the back. Down to 10 seconds. Like I said, he's going to win this match. 5-1 going to be the final score. Spencer Long going to make it 2 straight wins for Algona. And a 6-0 team score. As I said, Iowa Falls has 3 ranked wrestlers in those opening rankings. Brady Hoverstein at 120. Riley Burke at 152 and McCade Eisentrager at 220. But coming up for Algona, their only ranked wrestler so far this season, Cole Lewis at 195 pounds. Cole had a solid performance at the Independence tournament over the weekend. Placing 4th in that gold bracket. Or excuse me, placing 5th in the gold bracket. So Cole Lewis getting set to go here for the Bulldogs. So Lewis getting set to go here at 195 for the Bulldogs against Shea Lowen. Shea Lowen for Iowa Falls-Alden. Senior versus senior, and a big single leg there. Turns into a blast double for Cole Lewis, and he's going to take Lowen down. Now he's going to cut him. Quick takedown there in the first 10 seconds, and now Lewis looking for some bonus points here in this match. Cole, the right-hand collar tie, pushes Lowen back. Another blast double here, picks Lowen up in the air. Lowen tries a little neck wrench, but Cole able to come around behind and get the takedown himself. Now flattens him out on the mat. Digs out that left wrist. 4-1 in favor of Cole Lewis here, 40 seconds into the match. Cole riding tough on top, digs that left wrist out underneath. Gets that wing, now trying to grab the far wrist and walk it right over the head here. Got to step over. Very close to getting back points right here, and there it is. He's getting back points. Could get a fall right here. Cole Lewis got to settle. If he settles down, this could be a fall for the Bulldogs. Lowen on his back. He's got the left shoulder up, and now Cole sinks in a reverse half, and that's going to be a pin for Cole Lewis in the first period there. Minute 14, the time of the fall. That'll take it to 12-0 in favor of Algona. But as I said, Iowa Falls-Alden's got some hammers coming up as well. Now, it doesn't look like we're going to get McCade Eisentrager against Andrew Hamilton tonight. Yeah, they're going to get a forfeit. Andrew Hamilton's going to get a forfeit victory, and we're going to go to heavyweight. So, not sure why McCade Eisentrager not in the lineup. We'll have to see on that one. They do forfeit to Andrew Hamilton. So now Gavin Meitz will come to the mat. Meitz place winner over at Independence this past Saturday. So the forfeit right after the pin, that'll make it 18-0 in terms of team score for Algona.
The heavyweight at the varsity man, Iowa Falls-Alden, Caden Barkey.
It's Caden Barkey going for Iowa Falls-Alden. Caden Barkey, a sophomore, going up against Gavin Meitz here at heavyweight. Like I said, Gavin had himself a good tournament at Independence as well. Place it in that gold bracket, Gavin. Heavy on the head there. He's going to throw throw Barkey into a front headlock. Now throws him into a little cow catcher here, and he's going to work for a fall. This one's going to be over in just a second, folks. He's got him flat on his back, trying to get that left arm down. And there's the fall. 25 seconds in. Gavin Meitz doing what he did all football season, bullying people around. And Barkey, not much of a match there for Gavin Meitz. That'll make the team score 24-0. And now we head to the lighter weights. Jake Zabka, freshman for the Bulldogs. He's going up against the fellow freshman Logan Kobe for Iowa Falls-Alden.
It'll be Logan Kobe for Iowa Falls-Alden.
Zapka went 3-3 over at Independence. 4-4 on the season. Logan Kobe, his opponent here. Underway here at 106 pounds. Bulldogs have won the first 5 matches in this duel. Heavy hands, and now a nice swing to the leg here by Zapka, trying to hook up a near side cradle. He's got the takedown. Now he's going to have to work on top. Didn't get the cradle there, but digging wrists out. Still on top, and pins that left arm behind the back. How to keep that at a proper angle. Now he hooks the arm there of Kobe. He's going to whip him over to his back. This one's going to be a fall too. Jake Zapka gets the pin. Nicely done, Jake. Gets the pin in 37 seconds. Like I said, he tied up that left arm that went over and hooked the far right arm. Had them both wrapped up behind his back, stuck him on his shoulders, and Jake Zapka with a first period fall. And the Bulldogs lead it now 30-0 after 6 matches. So we head to 113 pounds, where the Bulldogs look like they're going to forfeit at 113. They introduced John Gonzalez, but they're not going to send him out there tonight. And we'll head to 120 pounds. And this will be a good test here for Hayden Thompson. Thompson, a sophomore. He's going up against fellow sophomore Brady Hoverstein, who was a ranked wrestler last year at 106. So we'll head to 120 pounds. Bulldogs forfeit there at 113. But so far, a win by Murphy at 170, 7-5. Spencer Long, a 5-1 win at 182. Cole Lewis, a pin in a minute 15 at 195. Andrew Hamilton, a forfeit victory at 220. Gavin Meintz, a win by fall in his 26 seconds. Jake Zapka, a win by fall in 37 seconds. And now the forfeit victory for Iowa Falls-Alden here at 113 pounds. And we'll head to 120. It'll be Hayden Thompson of Algona, Brady Hoverstein of Iowa Falls-Alden. In the center of the circle, Thompson and Hoverstein, forehead to forehead. Like I said, both freshmen last year, but Hoverstein was at 106. Thompson spent most of the season at 113 pounds last year. Hayden tried a little ankle pick there, couldn't get anything. He's got a nice underhook on that left side, trying to do something with it against Hoverstein. Tries a high crotch, but Hoverstein able to fight it off. Now Hayden gets in on a leg. They go to the edge of the mat. They throw each other, and they go out of bounds. And might have been fortunate there for Hayden. I think Hoverstein came out on top in that throw situation, but as it is, no score 30 seconds in. Thompson tries to get to that right leg. Hoverstein fights it off. Now he's got Hayden in a front headlock, setting up a near side cradle. Hayden fights that off. Now he's got a whizzer in with his right arm, trying to get out of this takedown attempt by Hoverstein, but Hoverstein picks that right leg up in the air. Thompson rolls through. Scramble situation right here. If Hayden can get through this, he had Hoverstein close to his back, and now Hayden does. He's working him over to his back. That's a pin! Oh, my Lord! That was so close to a pin right there. I thought he had him. There's nothing wrong. They're trying to say that Hoverstein's knee is in a precarious position. Now Hayden Thompson lets go. And after all that, it's just going to be a 2-point takedown here for Thompson. And now Hoverstein working around after Thompson had to let go of his knee. I don't know if I'd have let go. I'd have made the referee stop it, because now Hoverstein in trying to get a reversal here. 2-0 in favor of Hayden Thompson, but man, he was flat on his back there for a second, was Hoverstein. And now Hoverstein will get the reversal. So it's 2-2 as we head to the end of the first period. But a good period here for Hayden Thompson against Hoverstein. As I said, Hoverstein was ranked at 106 last year, but got beat out in a tough sectional tournament. So 2-2. 2-2 as we head to the second period. We got a little there was a little discussion there at the scorers table. So Hoverstein defers, so it'll be Thompson going underneath. Hoverstein ranked 9th here at 120 pounds. Hayden Thompson starting underneath. 2-2 match. Start of the second period. Thompson got that takedown in a scramble situation and nearly had near fall, but Hoverstein able to end up getting a reversal. Now Hoverstein riding tough. Hayden builds his base. And he's going, nearly had a reversal there on Hoverstein's back. Trying to flip him over here. And they're going to roll through again, and Hoverstein's still in control. Hayden up to his knees. Hoverstein throws a leg in. Hayden trying to get to a hip right here as Hoverstein has a right leg in right now. Now trying to work on the left arm of Hayden Thompson. And now cradle attempt here by Hoverstein. Got a cradle hooked up on that far side, but he's got to hop over to use it. Thompson trying to fight it off at this point. A minute to go, second period. Hoverstein riding tough, leading, or is tied 2-2. Hoverstein not able to get Thompson over with that cradle just yet. And now he does, and he's getting swipes. He's going to get near fall points here. He got a 3-point near fall. Not going to be able to pin Hayden from this position, but he does get a 3-point near fall. Thompson trying to break that grip. Now he does. Able to get out of there, but Hoverstein throws a half in on that left side. 3-point near fall for Hoverstein will make it 5-2. And now we got potentially dangerous, or a technical violation there on Hoverstein. Didn't know if he maybe hit a full Nelson there. That should make the score, if it was a technical violation, should make the score 5-3. They got 6-2 on the scoreboard. That's not right. They gave a 4-point near fall to Hoverstein. That's not correct because you don't have that in high school. There's a 4-point near fall in college, but there is no 4-point near fall in high school. So the score should be, if they gave a point, it should be 5-3. Otherwise, it should just be 5-2. They've got 6-2 on the scoreboard. That's not right. Now Hoverstein starts underneath. I guess unless they penalize Thompson, I guess. I didn't see the penalty on Thompson. Hoverstein gets tripped back down to the mat. Hayden trying to ride tough here. Trailing, I guess, 6-2. And now Thompson trying to come around and work Hoverstein to his back, but can't do anything with it. Hooks a leg. Hoverstein gets up to his feet. Hayden trying to ride him back down to the mat. Puts his boots in, but Hoverstein in a good position here. He's trying to dig that right arm out. Trying to dig that right leg out, I should say. And now Thompson trying to work on top here a little bit. Hoverstein trying to slip out through the legs there. Trying to swim to the head of Hayden Thompson. And he's going to come around. He's going to get an escape here. That should be an escape right there. Hasn't given it yet. Now there's the escape. So they've got it at 7-2 now in favor of Hoverstein. Like I said, I thought they called technical violation on him, not on Hayden Thompson, and they go off the mat here with 48 seconds to go. So Hayden would need a big move here that first period scramble. That was tough. I thought Hayden had Hoverstein flat on his back. Well, he did have him flat on his back, but they say not long enough. 40 seconds to go in the match. Hoverstein pushing Hayden Thompson. He's got his forehead right in the side of Hayden's head. Down to 30 seconds in this match. Thompson trying to high crotch there, but Hoverstein able to fight it off, gets a takedown, makes it 9-2, and now Hayden doesn't want to give up any more points, don't want to give up that major decision. Now he's going to cut him with 15 seconds, try to get a takedown. Hayden goes overhook on that far side, Hoverstein. Oh, Hayden throws him to his back! He threw him to his back! Hoverstein's on his back right now. Hayden Thompson gets swipes, and he nearly made Brady Hoverstein pay for releasing him there at the end. Hayden Thompson with a takedown and a couple of near fall points. Should have made the score. I thought it was 9 to, it should have been 9-7. I thought it was a 4-point move. Not sure they gave the points at the end. Either way, it's a decision there for Iowa Falls-Alden. But a nice match there for Hayden Thompson against Hoverstein, who's ranked at 120 pounds. So they call it a 9-5 win for Hoverstein. That'll make the score 30-9. So here at 126 pounds, we got Reese Eakins for Algona, Jackson Kobe, a junior for Iowa Falls-Alden. There's Eakins and Jackson Kobe. Kobe on Reese's head. Reese tries to shoot in, now gets a blast double here. He's going to take Jackson Kobe down to the mats. Nicely done, Reese Eakins. Reese trying to get a half on that left side. Jackson Kobe trying to fight it off. And now, oh, nicely done here by Reese Eakins. Got the wing, got the half, and it's close to a pin here. I don't know if he's going to be able to pin him. That left shoulder's up in the air, but Reese is going to get a 3-point near fall out of this. Or no, just 2. Wow, that was a slow count. That was an awfully slow count there. As it is, 4-0 in favor of Reese Eakins. Now Reese has got a wing on that left side again, trying to dig out that right wrist. Trying to walk it right over the top of the head again. And very close, very close. Keep walking, Reese, keep walking. And there's swipes again. This could be a fall for Reese Eakins. Got to get that left shoulder down. Ooh, that's tight right there. But, oh, nice job by Kobe to fight it off. Eakins gets this one again right on the edge of the mat. More near fall points here for Reese Eakins. Jackson Kobe doing everything he can just to survive this first period. Eakins leading now 7-0 once he gets these near fall points. Ooh, that's tight right there, but can't quite get that left shoulder down. Down to 5 seconds, down to 4. And it looks like Kobe's going to fight through this first period, but it's going to be 7-0 in favor of Reese Eakins. Nice job there for Reese, able to work a couple of turns. So Kobe will defer. Eakins will go down, leading 7-0 to start this second period. 30-9 the score. If you're following on Track Wrestling, it says the team score is 30-15, but they've got a junior varsity match that was a fall for Iowa Falls-Alden. That's counting towards their team score right now, which obviously won't, the varsity competition. So Eakins actually chooses on top. Nice little wing tilt here. Jackson Kobe able to fight through it. Didn't get any near fall points there. So still 7-0 in favor of Eakins. And now we got it. 1 point for Jackson Kobe. A full Nelson applied momentarily there by Reese Eakins.
We're opened up the JV mat, so we're about ready to start putting some varsity.
All right, so they're going to go with 2 matches at a time now.
We're about about ready to go at 132 over here.
So Eakins
Come on over.
digging out that wrist again. 7-1. He leads now after the technical violation. Minute 18 to go in this second period. As Eakins has a half on the right side. Now circles to that way, trying to run through that.
Let's get the 132 pounders over to the table. Ready to go, guys.
Hard chop there by Eakins, and then sending Kobe to his shoulder, but Kobe up to a tripod position. Eakins leading 7-1. Trying to work another turn here on Jackson Kobe.
North mat for Varsity Mason Kent for Iowa Falls-Alden, Evan Deal for Algona.
So here to the right, we got Mason Kent for Iowa Falls-Alden, Evan Deal for Algona at 132 pounds. Now Reese has a half. He's got the left arm, and he's getting near fall again right here. This is close to a pin for Reese Eakins. There it is. There it is. He was so close to the pin in the first period. Reese Eakins with the fall here at 126 pounds. So another 6 points for Algona makes it 36-9. And now over here on the right side, Mason Kent for the Cadets. Mason Kent going up against Evan Deal. As Kent in on a shot momentarily. Deal, though, able to get to that right leg. He's got Kent on his back, but now Kent's trying to reach through Evans' legs to get a takedown himself, and this might be a stalemate here in a second. And there's nobody really going anywhere right now. They're just going to wait, they're going to wait, they're going to wait, and there's a stalemate call. So we head to 138 pounds down here to our left. Caleb Talbot going for Algona. Alberto Salmeron for Iowa Falls-Alden. So no score down to our right. And Salmeron with a quick takedown there on Caleb Talbot. And he lets Talbot go. Now Evan Deal with a front headlock on Mason Kent. Can't do anything with it. Another quick takedown for Salmeron. He leads 4-1. And now Mason Kent close to a takedown down here to our right. He's got it. So 2-0. The mat to our right. Evan Deal trailing Mason Kent. Alberto Salmeron with a 4-2 lead now over Caleb Talbot. They don't have it on the scoreboard yet, but it should be a escape there for Talbot. Now makes it 6-2. And now a cradle hooked up by Salmeron, but he lost it. No near fall. So now 6-3 is your score. Talbot in on a shot, but Salmeron sprawling back. He's going to get the takedown there. So still 2-0 down here to our right. Evan Deal trailing. Was nearly able to get out a moment ago. Talbot tries to throw a headlock here, and nice job by Salmeron to slip it. As Evan Deal still underneath with 9 seconds to go in this first period. Salmeron leading 10-4 down here to our left. So Deal will trail 2-0 after one. Caleb Talbot trailing 10-4 right now, 20 seconds to go in this opening period. They go off the mat there with 12 seconds left. Listening to Bulldog Wrestling tonight here on Home Country, KLGZ 98.5 FM and AM 1600. As Kent starts on top, Deal trying to get away here. Talbot gets slammed to the mat there by Salmeron. Deal up to his feet. Kent reaches down to a leg. Got to try and take him back down to the mat here. And he does. So 10-4 down here to our left after one. Caleb Talbot trailing Alberto Salmeron. Evan Deal still trailing Mason Kent 2-0. Minute 10 to go in the second period down to our right. They start the second period, and Salmeron gives Talbot an escape right away. In on a high crotch attempt. Talbot gets taken down once again, makes it 12-5. And now Evan Deal does get the escape down here to our right, so he trails 2-1. Nice shot there by Evan, gets in on that right leg. Mason Kent, though, sprawling back. Pulls Evan's leg at a funny angle here. Evan Deal tried to come around behind, and we've got a scramble situation for a takedown attempt. Evan trying to neck wrench there, but he can't get it, and Mason Kent got to get the takedown. 2-point takedown there for Mason Kent. 12-5 down here to our left. Salmeron leading Caleb Talbot. Caleb up to his feet, but Salmeron trips him back down to the mat. Bulldogs lead the team score right now, 36-9. Salmeron, little head lever there, gets that left arm tied up behind Caleb's back, trying to turn him to his back right here. And now he's getting near fall points. Could get a fall right here. That's close. Salmeron with the pin. So Talbot gets pinned. 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Or excuse me, 2 minutes and 54 seconds, the time of the fall there. Should make it 36-15. Quick escape to start the third period there for Mason Kent. That makes it 5-1 in favor of him over Evan Deal down here to our right. Down here to our left, it'll be Brandon Harris going for Algona. Brandon Harris going at 145 pounds for the Bulldogs. He'll go up against Caden Howland, a senior. Nice roll through there by Evan Deal on the edge of the mat. Can he stay in? No, they go off the mat. He was close to a takedown right there on Mason Kent. So trying to get the team score situated right now. Track wrestling has it 36-21, but it should be 36-15. Deal in on a double leg, trying to finish this one off right here. Mason Kent fighting it off. He's in through the crotch, trying to secure the takedown himself. Now Deal picks up both ankles, trying to stand up here. He's got to get his right ankle clear so he can turn in. There it is. Come around, Evan. Come around. Keep coming. Keep coming, Evan. And he's going to get a takedown if he can keep circling right here. And there it is. 2-point takedown. Evan Deal makes it 5-3, 48 seconds to go. Lets Mason Kent go. 6-3. Deal shoots in from a ways out again. Trying to turn it into a takedown once again. Scramble situation. Kent holding on to that right ankle. Evan's got to let go, or got to get that ankle clear, I should say. Pick him up and drive through. If he can pick him up and drive through, he's going to get the takedown, but Kent holding on to that left ankle now gets his hips all the way back, and I got to call a stalemate with 20 seconds. Down here to our left, Brandon Harris for Algona, Caden Howland for Iowa Falls-Alden. Howland in on the the left leg of Harris. Picks it up on the mat. There's a stall warning on Mason Kent. He's just backing up. Deal pushing the pace right now, pushes him off the mat. They go out of bounds at 10 seconds. Howland with a quick takedown on Brandon Harris. Leads 2-0, now working on top. Deal dives in at the legs again. Picks him up in the air, tries to roll through. Man, that was close to a takedown and some near fall at the end for Evan Deal. He definitely wore out Mason Kent, but Kent's going to win it by a count of 6-3. And a quick pin there at 145 for Iowa Falls-Alden. Getting them closer here in this team score as Brandon Harris loses by a fall in 57 seconds. Now here comes Riley Burke for Iowa Falls-Alden. Hunter Berry for Algona. Like I said, they've got it 36-30 on track wrestling, but they still are counting a win by fall for Iowa Falls-Alden in a junior varsity match. So, like I said, it should be 36-24, I believe. should be the team score.
52 on the north mat. We have Riley Burke for Iowa Falls-Alden, Hunter Berry for Algona.
So at 152 pounds, you got Riley Burke, one of the ranked wrestlers for the cadets, going against Hunter Berry. And down here at 160, Luke McKenna going for Algona.
And at 100.
Burke ranked 6th here at 152.
160, we have Zeke Ziesman.
Zeke Ziesman for Iowa Falls-Alden going up against Luke McKenna. Bulldogs could secure the duel with a win in one of these matches, and McKenna with a quick takedown. Throws a leg in. Throws a couple of legs in now. Trying to go to work on top here on Ziesman. He's got that left arm winged up. Trying to work him over to his back right here. Oh, he's almost got a double wing, almost a double chicken wing here. He's got to walk it around the head. This could be a quick fall for Luke McKenna. If he can walk it right around the head, there he does. That right shoulder is, or excuse me, left shoulder just off the mat right now. This could be a fall for Luke McKenna. And there it is, Luke McKenna. That's going to secure the dual victory for Algona with the fall. As the last match of the meet going on right now, Hunter Berry trailing 2-0 to 6th-ranked Riley Burke of Iowa Falls-Alden. Berry, nice little knee slide, trying to work his way out. So Algona's going to win the duel. Just depends what the final score is. Now, Riley Burke lets Hunter Berry get up. Escape makes it 2-1. Here at 152 pounds, I should say. Berry, high crotch attempt. Little neck wrench attempt by Riley Burke, and he's going to send Hunter Berry out of bounds. No score there. 2-1 still on the feet. So it's 42-24 right now is the team score. So Algona's going to win the duel tonight. Their third conference win. As Riley Burke gets in on a double leg here, picks Hunter Berry up. They go off the mat. Picked them up, was going to get a takedown, but they couldn't stay in bounds. 42-24. The team score, 2-1 in this match. Hunter Berry trailing 6th-ranked Riley Burke. Burke, a state qualifier a season ago. He broke the heart of Algona's Cole Johnson. Cole was ahead in that match of the sectional tournament, a wrestle back. Ended up throwing him to his back there in the third period to get the fall. Ended up going on to state, did well down there as well. So 2-1 after one period, Hunter Berry trails. Hunter starting underneath against Riley Burke here in the second period. Burke digging that right arm underneath Hunter's body, trying to work it back through here for a little tilt. Close to back points, but can't get Hunter down close enough to the mat there. Hunter Berry able to fight it off. Nicely done. And he's got to build his base right here. Final match of this varsity competition. And now Riley Burke rolls through on Hunter Berry. And now he's got a nice reverse half here. He's got near fall points. Hunter tried a little scramble, got caught on his back. Now Riley Burke trying to work for a fall here in the second period. Hunter Berry trying to roll through. Does roll through. It'll be a 3-point near fall, though, for Riley Burke. That'll make it 5-1. 50 seconds to go, second period. There's Burke. Tried a little leg turk there. Now he works Hunter back over to his back again. Hunter's got that right shoulder up off the mat. Burke trying to put all his weight right on it, get it down for a fall. Got a tight little headlock right here. And that could be a fall coming up for Riley Burke. Still 20 seconds to go, and there it is. There's the fall for Riley Burke. And that'll make the final team score 42-30. Algona's going to win the duel tonight over Iowa Falls-Alden. So Algona goes to 3-0 in conference duels. And the Bulldogs will come back later tonight to wrestle against Humboldt. And now Humboldt and Iowa Falls-Alden, they'll be getting at it here in just a little bit. So we'll pause our broadcast here. Algona wins that duel 42-30 over Iowa Falls-Alden. We'll pause our broadcast right now. We'll come back in just a little while when they've got the